to add?
Yeah, I had I was thinking that a leader who has his opponents killed was kind of both because like it's effective because then there's no one that's trying to hurt them, but also it's ineffective because he's being like everyone's gonna be scared of him.
Right.
You know?
In a way is good and bad. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's answer that last question. Which one of the actions makes a leader the most effective? What do you guys think? Which one of those do you think makes them most effective?
I think
We didn't honestly not see that question.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If you didn't get there, that's fine.
I think laws for everyone to follow. So if there weren't any laws, then the kingdom would not like nothing would go good if there weren't any laws because there's no rules to follow.
Right.
And yeah.
Okay, now do I have any volunteers to say what they think is the least effective one on the chart? What do you think? Cameras on, guys. Liana, Joseph, Julio, Kesha. I saw you can't turn on your camera. Julio P. Cameras on. Okay, so Jacob, tell me what do you think makes it the least effective? A ruler the least effective?
I feel like if a leader made or unifies the government, I feel like that seems least effective.
Least effective? Okay, and why do you think that? So unifying the government means bringing the government together. They're all on the same page. So why do you think that's ineffective?
I didn't mean what, or I didn't know what unified meant, so.
Okay, do you change your answer now?
Yes.
Okay, Miley, let's finish with what you think, and then I'm going to continue with the lesson. So Miley, tell me, what do you think is the least effective or yeah?
I think it's a leader who has his opponents killed because that was the only one that was kind of a mix of both ineffective and effective.
Right.
And so that is like, well, it can go both ways. So it could be their downfall or it could help them be a good leader.
Right. And can you imagine having a leader in today's society that had their opponents killed? Wouldn't that be a crazy time? Okay. So I'm going to introduce who we're talking about today. See that man? You can stop sharing your screen, Ethan. Thank you. So that man on the Jamboard is Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi, and that's who we're going to be talking about today. And that man, that emperor, he did all those things in the effective side, and it did make him effective. China at the time, remember last week we talked about how we were in a warring states period during the end of the Zhao dynasty. So China needed a leader to step up because everything was in chaos. The lords, remember in feudalism, the lords were fighting. So China needed a leader, and Emperor Qin came to power and he ended feudalism. He ended it. And he unified the government like we saw in the chart. So he did all of those things. And he did a lot of other stuff too that helped unify China. So he ended feudalism and he controlled the government himself. So there were no more lords governing states, no more arguing between the states. So after that, he implemented legalism. So in the chart you saw, who makes laws for everyone to follow? That was Emperor Qin. He implemented legalism, which, does anybody remember from last week? What was legalism all about? Anyone remember from last week? Miley, go ahead.
Legalism was like where they set clear laws and punished severely those who broke them.